Hello again, it's Dr. Morazy with Minutes for Moms, here to give you more practical pediatric advice. Today is our final video in our series of 5 in regards to your newborn baby. Today we are going to talk about stool and kind of some other small miscellaneous topics that we didn't cover in our other 4 videos. So from a stool standpoint, that is going to be critical that the baby has a stool within the first 48 hours of life. Usually you're still in the hospital, so your primary care provider will be attending to that. But if you are not in the hospital and the baby has not stooled in the first 48 hours, you definitely need to follow up with your primary care provider. From a stool standpoint, in the beginning, the stool is that black tarry meconium, so it's normal that it's black and it's sticky and it sticks to their bottom. Sometimes what makes it easier to get the stool to wipe off easier is you can put some Vaseline or A&D or some type of ointment on their bottom every time you change them, so then when they have their meconium stool, it's easy to kind of wipe off. What happens is that stool transition, it goes from that black tarry stuff to a kind of a greenish type of transition stools into, if we're breastfed, it'll be a yellow mustard seedy stool. If you're formula fed, sometimes it's a yellow seedy, more often than not, it's sometimes yellow or green. Your colors that you are not allowed to have once your stool is starting to kind of establish is you're not allowed to have black stool, red stool, black is digested blood, red is blood obviously, and white, that's your liver not working. So typically in the beginning with your stool, a lot of times if I'm breastfed, you're going to stool every single time you eat, and sometimes even in between. So sometimes that can be 12 to 15, if not more, stools a day. From a urine standpoint, usually you want about 6 to 8 wet diapers a day. And when I mean wet, you're going to talk about wet. Your bare minimum is going to be 3 good wet diapers. That's not crinkly wet where you're just looking to see if that stripe turned blue. It's more, look, that's a nice wet diaper. So that's the way that you know that that baby's taken enough in when it comes to both formula or breastfeeding. Kind of some other off topics is going to be sneezing. That's very, very normal. Babies sneeze because they can't blow their nose. So it's not that they're allergic to something. It's just that something's kind of stuck in their nose. So sneezing is normal. Hiccups are also normal. Hiccups are more reflux related. So that means kind of that food kind of goes up here and irritates that nerves and causes us to hiccup. So hiccups are normal. You probably, if you look back, remember the baby actually hiccuping when you were still pregnant with the baby. Not much you do for hiccups. They can last sometimes 5, 6, 7 minutes. We would have a stomach ache if we hiccup that long, but that's normal that that baby can do those hiccuping. The other thing I forgot to review in our feeding video is water. You never want to give the baby water. And it's imperative that you remember that even on a really, really hot day. And it seems counterintuitive. On a hot summer day when it's 95 plus degrees, the last thing I want is a tall glass of warm milk. But what the baby needs, either that formula or that breast milk. So just kind of really, really, really remember that. So hopefully this was very informative to you. If this is your first time coming to my channel, make sure that you subscribe to Minutes for Moms. Make sure you give me a like. And in the comment section, please give me any comments on any further videos that you would like for me to cover. Until then, have a good one.